Okay, so here are your vocabulary words for this week. We're going to be looking at these words all week long and into next week also, okay? So your test won't be Friday, so you have all week plus a couple more days next week to study. So the first word is halt. Halt. What does halt mean?
Halt means a stop or pause in activity.
Okay, good. A stop or pause in activity. So if somebody says halt, then they're telling you to
Stop.
stop. Okay. Okay, the next one, desperation. Have you ever heard that word before? I'm going to cover it up. See if we can guess.
I know what it is. I know exactly what it is.
Desperation. Turn your list over. Don't look at your list. See if you can guess what it means. If I'm desperate, or it's a desperation, or if you feel desperate, what do you think that means?
Feel desperate.
To feel what?
Happy, like?
Not happy.
Unhappy? Oh, you're like...
You're definitely not going to be happy.
Oh,
Bryson?
Sad.
You need it really bad, okay? So if you feel desperate, you're probably the feeling of being without hope, okay? So the feeling of being without hope. So in the book, the teacher probably felt desperate or had a feeling of desperation when his class was rowdy, right? Jadea? Why was he feeling desperate when the class was rowdy? What was he desperate for? An idea to make the class behave, right? He didn't want them to be rowdy anymore. So what did he come up with? What was his idea? To play a game called basketball. Accuracy. Accuracy is your next word. Any ideas of what that means? When I shoot my ball into the hoop, I have 90% accuracy. 90% accuracy. That means 9 out of 10 times I'm going to get it in the hoop, okay? So accuracy means the condition of being free of mistakes or errors, okay? 90% accuracy means I have a good chance of not making a mistake or an error, okay? So the condition of being free of mistakes or errors. The student had 50% accuracy on her spelling test, okay? So that means 50% of it was without mistakes or errors. The other 50%, they made mistakes, yes. Okay, foul. That's a basketball term. What does it mean? Evangeline? Good, not playing by the rules in a game or a sport. Okay? In basketball, it could be pushing. Yeah, beating people up is a little extreme when it comes to basketball. They wouldn't beat you up, but they might accidentally push you too hard or hit your hand when they're...
They get mad, and they get mad.
They get mad. They might hit your hand when you're trying to shoot. That would be a foul. Okay, launch. The rocket will launch at 12 o'clock today. So what do you think launch means? Launch. If the rocket will launch at 12 o'clock today, what does that mean, Jalen? Blast off. Good. So launch means to put into motion with force, usually going in the upwards direction. Okay, eager. I'm so eager for Easter to be here. What do you think?
When you're like waiting a long time.
You're waiting, and you're usually waiting a long time. And eager also means that you want it very much. I'm eager for Easter because I'm excited for it to come, right? Wanting very much. Okay? Now, these top ones we highlighted because those are the ones that are fill in the blank on your test. The last four with the dots, you have to make your own sentence with 2 out of 4 of these. Okay? Arcing means curved. Okay? Like an arc, think of like a rainbow. Okay? So arcing means curved. In basketball, what has to have an arc? A curve.
I don't know what arc. The ball.
The ball to make it into the hoop. Do we shoot it on a straight line or do we shoot it on an arc?
Shoot it on an arc.
Shoot it on an arc. Okay?
Yes.
So imagine the basketball going up into the hoop in an arc. Okay? It doesn't go in a straight line, otherwise it's probably going to just go straight into the wall. Okay? Because you're short. Okay, invent. We should know what that means. What does invent mean, Evangeline? To create something new.
Like flying cars.
To think of, come up with, or create something new. And Mr. Naismith invented what? Basketball. Opponent. Shh, girls, you're... Opponent. What does that mean? Bryson.
Like you're playing against the other team.
Good. So, good. It's an opponent, meaning another team that you're playing against. Okay? So, one who plays against another. Avoid. I try to avoid the principal in the hallway. So, what does that mean, Evangeline? To stay away from her, okay? So avoid means to keep or stay away from, okay? So those are your words this week. We'll be practicing these throughout the week with different activities, okay? Are there any questions on any of these? Okay, so set that or put that in your folder. So this week we're going to focus on a few things, but starting today we're going to look at fact and opinion. We've talked about this before, but we need more practice on it, okay? So a fact is a true statement that can be proven. Examples would be the sun is a star found at the center of the solar system. LeBron James averaged 26.5 points per game in the 2017-2018 season. Snow is a form of precipitation that occurs when temperatures drop to 32 degrees Fahrenheit or less. So all of these statements can be proven. We can prove LeBron James scored that many points per game during that season. Okay? That's not our opinion. That is a fact. Okay? Your opinion is what you think or how you feel about something. Okay? So examples would be, I am thrilled when my team wins the NCAA tournament. That's how they feel. Jesse thinks that everyone will laugh at him when he goes up on stage for our performance. And the last one, Maria prefers to eat pepperoni pizza over cheese pizza. So none of those are things that can be proven or true statements. They are just how you feel or what you think about something. Okay? So let's think about our story this week, Hoop Genius. What are some facts about basketball? Something we can prove that's not what we feel. Kelsey?
What's his name again that invented basketball? I forgot.
Naismith?
Naismith invented basketball.
Okay, hold on. Let me switch pens. Yes, good. Naismith invented basketball. That is a fact, a true statement.
Besides everything I
Okay? And you're writing these in your journal. Those of you at home won't have this fact and opinion cut out, but you can write the bubbles that we're adding now. Okay? What's another fact? Another fact about basketball would be there are 5 players
out of 2 teams.
On each team on the court at a time. They'll definitely have more than 5 players, but only 5 are going to be on the court at a time, okay?
Yeah.
So 5 on 5. That is a fact. Okay? Let's try to think of 2 more facts. Something you can prove a true statement about basketball. True statement. Kelsey? When you break a rule in basketball, it's called a what?
Foul.
Foul. Good.
Don't do foul.
Okay, one more. Another fact about basketball. Good. So she said basketball was invented in 1891. That is a fact. Okay. Usually facts are harder for us. Opinion, we understand that. Because all you really have to do is put I think or I feel in front of it. Okay? So basketball, when it comes to basketball, what's an opinion you could have? Jalen?
Basketball sucks.
How about we use different language?
Ooh.
Basketball is not fun.
Basketball is boring.
Okay, basketball is boring. That's an opinion.
Ooh. Wait, that's a fact. Ooh. A lot of people sweat. Wait a minute. I know. It's an opinion. Because a lot of people sweat. I like it.
3 more.
Oh, please.
Kelsey?
It's not real though. It's my opinion, but I don't really feel this way. Naismith made up something stupid. It's not true.
So we could say Naismith invented the best sport ever.
Is it the best one is either baseball or football?
Okay? 2 more. Speaking of LeBron James, up here, she talked about LeBron James and gave us a fact. LeBron James, what could be an opinion about LeBron James?
I like LeBron James. That's my favorite basketball player.
Okay, Kelsey?
LeBron James is the greatest basketball player ever.
Okay, good.
He looks
LeBron
kind of like my Uncle Chris.
James
He does. But my Uncle Chris
is the best basketball player. Okay, one more.
Am I the only one responding?
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll give y'all a couple seconds to think of something. Someone besides Kelsey. An opinion, something we think or feel about. Okay, so another opinion we could say, last one. Basketball is better than soccer, somebody said.
Her name is Jalen Lewandowski. But there's a W. Yeah, but the W is like a silent. It's silent. Yeah, it was W though. Oh, it's Lewandowski. Levin. Like you're saying 11. Oh, it's 11. It's the W.
Okay, now that we've gone over several examples of facts and opinions, the last thing you're going to do is write your own facts and opinions. So underneath the fact section, you're going to write 4 facts about recess. Underneath the opinion section, you're going to write 4 opinions about recess. Okay, this is all about recess. Any questions before you start?
No.
All right, you may get started now.